The Steel City is ready at Acrisure Stadium here in Pittsburgh. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. And let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball.
Put him in a flash, and he lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Steelers, nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Open man, downfield is Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jaylen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. Third down coming up.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
On third down, Rodgers. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Steelers' offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with first and 10. Austin brought in motion. They'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
A-Rod out of the gun here on third down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Here's Corliss Waitman now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Returnable for Remigio. Oh, looked like he wasn't a scene for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a first and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3, with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He can't get away, and he loses the football. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball.
Andy Reid wants another look at that, and Big Red has thrown the red challenge flag. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that challenge, a successful one. Third and long for Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Butker's kick is good. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Whoa! He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Rodgers will set up the screen to Gainwell. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short game.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8 as we are ready to get back underway. Going for it all. That is hot, and he will go all the way. Calvin Austin, touchdown Pittsburgh. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Steelers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Chiefs 10, Steelers 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They put Kelsey in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Third down.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. It's a pickup of 13 yards, and the Chiefs have a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Isaiah Pacheco. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he will have the Chiefs first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Pacheco. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Mahomes back. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Here's Matt Ariza now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and come out to the 20-yard line. Steelers offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On 2nd down, Warren. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Try and run it here with Warren. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. loss. He's got this up to the 35.
A 7-yard gain. And the Steelers first down. First and 10.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
A run with Gainwell. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down by Cole Holcomb. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Quick throw out wide. It is complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Chiefs.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So Big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 29
That one
yards.
good for 29.
First down, Kansas City.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And Butker on for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Rodgers on first down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
At the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Second and a yard at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
Second and a yard. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll find his man, Ben Skowronek. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They put Kelsey in motion. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And somehow he circumvents that first man, tries to take this forward. Gain of just about a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's into the hands of Worthy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Solid right there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. The master of play action, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing, Rodgers. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screen play.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
At the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Rodgers going up top again. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Roman Wilson.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
The Chiefs' offense ready to take over once more. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down, Kansas City.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
There on the tackle.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Mahomes looking to throw. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. First down for Aaron. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Again, it's Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, at that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are back within a score. They trail now by 6. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's second down and 4. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
37-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on third down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Aside to Worthy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 9. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
Running down. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
17 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On second down, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That one taken in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Rodgers on first down. He finds Austin with the ground. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Up 3rd down and 5.
Third down, they need 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. Will set up the screen to Gainwell. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
2nd down, Rodgers. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. going to have the Steelers first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Alvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers have cut the deficit to 5.
Steelers 20.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A 28-yard gain.
And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. For a gain of 4 yards. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They'll send Worthy in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. Steelers offense, and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Check this down to Gainwell out of the backfield.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They come up for 2nd and 2. He's going to run it. And Rodgers has done this long enough. Gives himself up at the end, but he's got a first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
First down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He finds his man. It's Skoranek. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
In the shotgun, it's Aaron. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Now 2nd and inches. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's enough.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.